So if you're just joining, this is the first time of seeing me. My name is Jackie and you're welcome to the channel. Right here, I share information to help you move abroad for work, for studies, for, I talk about different pathways, even pathways you don't know exist, because most people feel they can only travel abroad through work or through studies. But on my channel, you're going to discover that there are so many ways you can move abroad, not just work and studies, okay? And I bring all that information to you to help your migration journey to be easy and smooth and fast and cheap. I try to bring opportunities for you so you don't need to break the bank to move abroad. Like the one I'm going to be talking about in today's video, it's you don't need to break the bank to move abroad. I do believe that everyone should have that opportunity to move abroad, and so I always dig deep to get info that will be useful to everyone regardless of your financial status, your educational status. You don't need to have a bachelor's degree to move abroad. You don't need to, like, so just everybody, there's something for everyone on my channel. All right, so if this is the first time you're watching, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, hit the subscribe button so that every time I come on, you'll be notified and you get to join us. All right, and if you want to make $1,000 every month, I have the perfect side hustle for you. If you need passive income, you need multiple streams of income, this side hustle is something you can do from anywhere in the world, from the comfort of your home, and you get paid every month in dollars, in pounds, in euros, whichever you choose. And it's really cool because it can actually help you save money to move abroad, and it can also help you with your living expenses as well. That is what I did. I started this business while I was living in Nigeria, and I saved up, and it helped me to move abroad, and it's still helping me, with my living expenses, even now that I am living abroad. And it is passive income. I don't need to do anything anymore, and I get paid every month. So if you're interested, you want to make at least $1,000 every month, you can join me on this. It's a publishing business. You can publish books on Amazon KDP. Amazon KDP is very popular. You can Google it. When I started, people didn't know much about it, but now, more people are getting to know about it. And I talk about it a lot on my channel, and so many of you guys have joined in and are already making money through this. It's really amazing. So what happens is, how we do it is that we publish public domain books, and these books, you don't need to write them. I mean, they're already put together, formatted, edited by STACKLEE, and all you need to do is buy these books from STACKLEE and then publish them on Amazon KDP and get paid. Amazon is the biggest e-commerce platform, so your books are going to be selling to a global audience. There are over 2 billion active visitors to Amazon every month. So you already have a customer base that are going to be buying your books. So buy a pack of manuscripts from STACKLEE. They're ready to publish books. Publish them on Amazon KDP and make money from that. So you can buy the different packs. You can buy a pack of 60 manuscripts, a pack of 150 manuscripts, and a pack of 300 manuscripts. Excuse me. I highly recommend you go for 300, because that's what I did. And the returns are really, really great. Okay. But definitely you can do whatever you can afford, but you can afford 300, please go for that. It's really, really cool. These books are going to be selling every month for many years down the line. You're going to keep making money from that, forever. So it's really amazing. So you can check the links in the description box currently to buy a pack. It's right there. Dr. Gordon Smith. Just check the links in the description to see how much it is. All right, and you can just buy the pack right there. And you're going to get free training, very important, free training to start your publishing business. So you don't need to know anything about it. I did not know anything about it. STACKLEE actually did train me to start, and they're also offering that free training to you as well. So when you buy your pack, you get that free training. And I also have my own personal KDP group that you can join. So when you buy your pack, please send me an email if you're interested in joining my group, and I will add you. Okay, so let me put my email address on the screen. So once you buy your pack, just send me an email. If you can't find the links in the description box, maybe you don't know where the description box is, you can also send me an email and I will give you the links to buy your pack. All right, so that's my email on the screen. So buy your pack, send me an email, and I add it to my KDP group. All right, so yeah, let's get into it. Please don't forget to give the video a like. Please hit the like button. All right, let's try to support the channel. Let us give back to the channel by hitting the like button, okay? And if you're new here, also subscribe to the channel. So in today's video, I want to talk about how to move to Lithuania for free, okay? So Lithuanian government has put together fully funded scholarships for foreign students to come into the country to study. So you can study on a short course, you can study on a long course, you know, excuse me, it's so flexible. So you can actually get to do the one that suits you. And one good thing about moving to Lithuania for studies is that you can go with your family. You can move immediately with your family. Okay, you can move with your family if you're married, you have a partner, you have children. The whole family can move at the same time immediately. Okay. And another good thing about, schooling in Lithuania is that you get to work while you study. All right, so you, the students, you're going to be working part-time while you're studying, and your partner is going to be working full-time. All right, so it's really, really amazing. So you get all the benefits. Obviously, it also leads to permanent residency in Lithuania. After your studies, you get postgraduate work permit. You get to stay back and work. After 5 years of living in Lithuania, you're eligible to apply for permanent residency, if you meet other requirements, and eventually you apply for your citizenship as well. So this pathway is a path to settle in Lithuania. And Lithuania is not an expensive country to live in, okay? It's one of the cheap ones in the EU. So it's really, really cool. And just do your research on Lithuania if you don't know much about it. I've talked about Lithuania so much on my channel. So many people have, I've assisted many people to even move down to Lithuania. So it's really cool. But do your own research so you can know if it's the country for you, because obviously not every country is for everyone. I keep saying it. Even Canada is still not for everyone. You always need to find out what works for you and then do the one that works for you. All right. I want to show you 3 different ways you can leverage, these scholarships. There are 3 ways to do this. So I'm going to be showing you the 3 of them. All right. Let's just get to it real quick. So there are 3, like I said, there are 3. Okay. So there are 3 of them. So if you see the first one, and you don't want that first one, there is a second one. If you still don't want that second one, there is also a third one. Okay, and obviously I'm going to save the best for last. All right, I'm going to save the best for last, so do wait, and see all of them so you can see which one you want to be going for. And the deadline is fast approaching as well, so it's something you need to take action like immediately. All right, so this first one, remember, I'm going to show you 3 of them. All right, so this is the first one. So let us go through the details together. Full-time master degree studies, all right? Call for applications for full-time master's degree or integrated studies at Lithuanian higher education institutions is now open. All right, so this is Education Exchanges Support Foundation is opening a call for applications for Lithuanian state scholarships for full-time master's degree or integrated studies, a maximum of 2 last years of the integrated studies at Lithuanian higher education institutions for the year 2024. All right. So you're going to be moving to Lithuania this year on this scholarship. So this is for August, September of this year. All right. So you have like how many months? Just a few months away, and you're going to be in Lithuania to begin your studies. All right. So the funding under the call will be provided to the citizens of Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, China, Georgia, Israel, Japan, Moldova, South Korea, Ukraine, and foreigners of Lithuanian origin from non-EU and EFTA countries. 100 grants in total, monthly scholarships and grants covering the study costs. So you're going to it covers every study cost, your tuition fees. You get that every month. So a monthly scholarship is equal to 550 euros. All right, so this grant covering the study cost is limited to and cannot be higher than the national standard study price. All right, so the eligibility is this. So for this particular one, this one has the least number of countries that are eligible. The second one has more countries eligible, while the third one, is then open. Well, you're going to see all of that. All right. Like I said, I'll just show you one after the other. So I just want to start with the one that is, this one doesn't have so many countries eligible. So if you're from any of these countries, then you can apply for this. Okay, so these are the eligibility requirements right here. You must be from these countries mentioned, and candidates must have a good knowledge of Lithuanian, English, or other language in which the study program will be conducted. So now, studies in Lithuania. Lithuania has over 500 programs that are taught in English. Okay, so even where the national language of Lithuania, like the official language, is not English, it's Lithuanian, but they do study in English. All right, so you're going to be studying in English, as a matter of fact. All right, so that's not a problem at all. They are English taught programs. All right, and even the English proficiency in the country is very, very high. Like, most young people speak English. It's usually the aging population that you find people that only speak Lithuanian, but among the young population, that's you actually have no problems at all, speaking only English in Lithuania. But obviously, when you are finally in Lithuania, it's always good to learn the language, all right, so that you can do well in the labor market. All right, so yeah. So candidates must hold a bachelor's degree by the end of 2023-2024 academic year. So even if you're studying right now, you're still on your bachelor's right now, you can still apply for this, provided that you're going to be graduating this year. All right, you're going to graduate before August, September. All right, so you can still apply for this. And then candidates must have an official letter of acceptance or pre-acceptance for full-time master's degree studies from a Lithuanian higher education. All right, so you need admission from a university in Lithuania. The state scholarship can be granted only once. All right, in the case of, okay, that one may not really apply to you. So the application procedure, yeah, a candidate must apply through the online application system, and they enclose listed scanned documents, all information in the application. You get to upload, attach your documents, and your documents must be in English or in Lithuanian. So if your documents are in a language that is not English, you may want to get translations in English for your documents, all right, before you upload them. So that is all the info about applying and all of that. We're going to get into more details about this as we see the other ones. Okay, so basically, selection of the candidates. Yeah, so the all eligible and complete applications are assessed by experts. The final decision on granting the state scholarship to candidates will be based on, number one, applicant's motivation, 50%. All right, so your motivation will be assessed according to the following criteria: experience and achievements which are related to the chosen study program in Lithuania. So the program you're going for, you should have, obviously you're going to have to write a motivation letter, okay, while you're applying for this. And that motivation letter should clearly state how you fit into the program you're applying for. Okay, your background in the program, maybe you've had a first degree in that, or you have work experience in that, or you have projects, volunteering, or things that you've done in that space, and how that particular program you're applying for is going to be of great benefit to your future goals, something like that. And then they're also going to take into consideration the validity of choosing a particular program and higher education institution in Lithuania. And then they're also going to assess the validity of benefits of studying in Lithuania for future career and personal development, and then the validity of the applicant's suitability to receive the Lithuanian state scholarship. All right. So look at these 4 points and ensure that while you write this, your motivation letter or statement of purpose, you highlight these 4 things in there. You should touch on these 4 things that they're going to be assessing you on. I hope you understand that. All right. And then the second thing they're going to be assessing you on, remember the motivation is 50%. The other 50% is from arithmetic average of academic grades. Okay. So candidates for full-time master's degree studies in Lithuania bachelor's degree academic achievements. So you must have, had a very high grade point with your first degree. And then bachelor's degree academic achievements and academic results of past courses and modules during the first year of the full-time master's degree study program. And you just have all that details there. There are so many of them. Obviously, when you want to apply for this, you're definitely going to be going through all this so that you can have all the information. We obviously cannot like read everything here word for word, okay, but at least you get the key points. Are you eligible to apply? That is what you need to know. And then if you're interested, you can come down to the website, get all the information, and then apply. Obviously, it's an online application, so you have to come to the website. You can't escape that, okay? So the deadline, very important. Important deadlines. 6th May 2024 is a deadline to apply for this particular scholarship. All of them have different deadlines. This particular one is 6th of May. All right, but please don't wait till the last minute to set in your application. You can just do that this March, get that sorted so that you stand a great chance. So all you need to do is click here to apply. All right, you just click here to apply for the scholarship. All right, so that's how the first one goes. So we are going to be seeing the other ones, real quick. You can keep the questions coming. I see them. I want to answer at the end, when I'm done showing you everything, because some of your questions will definitely come in, while I'm showing you all the info. So let's go through all the info first, and then we're going to take the questions. So if you're just joining, please give the video a thumbs up. All right, hit the like button if you're just joining us, very important, and subscribe to the channel so you can be seeing more videos from me. And if it's your first time here, you're welcome. You're especially welcome to the channel. Please drop a comment. Let me know it's your first time. I always love to welcome first time viewers, especially, okay? So drop a comment. Let me know it is your first time here. All right? Yeah. All right. So let's move to the second one, and then we're going to look at the third one. Okay. So we are done with the first one. Let's now look at the second one. Okay. So let's see the details of the second one. So if you were not eligible for that first one, not to worry. Let's see what the second one has for you, and then obviously the third one as well. So definitely there is something for everyone. If the first one is not for you, the second one will be. If the second one is not, then the third one will be. Okay. So let's look at that. This second one is for short-term studies. It's open for this year. Yeah, like you're going to be studying this year. And this type of scholarship is for short-term, 1 to 2 semesters of study. And they're giving out up to 35 scholarships for this. All right. So the list of Lithuanian higher education institutions and study programs of all study fields are available at, studying.lt/university. So you can just go there and see all the programs and everything, for this particular scholarship. So the countries that are eligible for this, you can see them here. It is way more than the first one that I showed you guys. So like I said, the three of them have different eligibility and all of that. So you just check which one, you qualify for. Okay. So these are the countries for this particular one. We have Azerbaijan, Armenia, Australia, Bangladesh, Brunei, Cambodia, Canada, China, Georgia, India, Indonesia, Israel, Japan, Kazakhstan, Laos, Malaysia, Moldova, Mongolia, Myanmar, New Zealand, Pakistan, the Philippines, Republic of South Africa, Singapore, South Korea, Thailand, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, USA, and Vietnam. All right, so these are the countries that are eligible for this. And then foreigners of Lithuanian origin from all foreign countries. Okay, so let's see the details. So how to apply? It's an online application. This is a link. You just click to apply. So let's see the eligibility. So if your country falls under this, South Africa, people that, let me see which countries you definitely, people from South Africa, from India, Pakistan, the Philippines, um, Vietnam, United Arab Emirates, Myanmar, Cambodia, Bangladesh. Yeah, quite a number of countries on this list watch my channel. So I'm sure people watching right now, you're eligible. Okay, so let's see. The requirements you must have has to receive, the candidate has to receive an offer, an official approval of acceptance from a school, obviously, and then you must be a citizen of the particular country mentioned in the list above, and then you must be a student of the higher education institution board, and have a good knowledge of Lithuanian, English, or other language required to study the chosen study program. So obviously, like I said earlier, there are English taught programs, so you can go for the English taught programs if you don't speak Lithuanian. All right, and then the evaluation criteria. All eligible and complete applications are evaluated by experts. The final decision on granting the state scholarship to candidates will be based on the following criteria. Number one, the goals of studies are clear and realistic. Number two, there is a clear connection between the planned studies and the candidate's motivation. Number three, the candidate's studies are relevant to Lithuanian language, culture, history, and or is connected to their plans in Lithuania. The candidate clearly articulates the added value for their future career, and the candidate clearly articulates the added value for personal improvement. Okay, so please take note of these 5 things pointed here when you are writing your motivation letter or your statement of purpose. Okay, take into consideration these 5 things. You should state clearly, the goal of this, why you want to study for on the chosen program you want to go for, and you must also state, how it connects to your studies, and how it's going to be relevant to Lithuania, and how it connects to your future goals, your career goals, and your personal development, all those kind of things. So just think of all of that, and make sure you touch these 5 points while you write your statement of purpose or motivation letter. Okay. And then the documents you need, let's just see that. Your admission letter, recommendation letter, should be added to that. You need one recommendation letter, and then you need your certificate of proficiency in the language of instruction. So the first one we saw did not have this as something you need for your application, but this one has it. So if you're going to be studying in English, right, you're going to be needing Ielts, TOEFL, CPE, or Duolingo. So the good thing is Duolingo is part of this, and it's very easy to get Duolingo. So you can just get that online in 48 hours. You're going to be getting your certificate, and you just apply for this. All right. And another thing you need is, okay, this one is for Lithuanian people of Lithuanian origin. Okay, so that's it. And then the deadline for this particular one is 15 April. Okay, the first one we saw was in May. This one is 15 April. So this one is much closer. All right. So to apply, it's also an online application as well. You just click, where is it? It's somewhere here. I showed you earlier where you're going to be clicking online application system. So this is a link. You just click on that and begin your application. Okay. Please, if you're just joining, please give the video a thumbs up if you're just joining. All right, so let's get to look at the third one. And this third one is for nationals from every country. Okay, so everybody can apply for this third one. Everyone can apply for the third one. So let's look at that. I hope it's everyone. Yeah, I think so. But let's look at it together. Let's look at it together. All right, so this is Lithuanian short-term studies. It's now open for 2024, and it is for everyone except citizens of Russia and Belarus. All right, so it's for everyone except people from Russia and Belarus. Okay. All right, so let's see. Applicants for this are required to choose and design their study program in such a way that at least 50% of the subjects are related to Lithuanian studies, which might include subjects such as Lithuanian philology, linguistics, literature, Lithuanian history, ethnology, and folklore, culturology, etc. Like, so they wanna, what they want is that they're so interested. Obviously, since it's funded and it's funded by the government, every government will always want to preserve their culture. So most times when they have opportunities like this, it's just because they want to preserve their culture, preserve their language, preserve their history. So that's why they come up with things like this, sponsor foreigners to come in, learn about the culture, learn the language. One thing you need to know is that if you don't have money to fund your studies abroad, and you can explore studying in the language, like let me just, for example, right, you don't have money to go abroad to study, you can choose to go to China and study in their language, learn and it's going to be free. All right. So many of these nations do this. If you're coming in to study in their language, it is free. Many nations do that. So it's a secret. One thing you can do if you don't have money to move abroad, you don't have money to pay for your studies, you can just try going to this country and studying their language. Is going to be free because everybody wants to preserve their culture, wants to preserve their language so it doesn't go extinct. So this is one of the things that they are doing. So you can just try that. Just try any country of your choice. You don't have money to go. Check out study opportunities in their language, and you're going to see that it's going to be free, and you can just take advantage of that. All right. So that just aside, a secret for you guys, so you can take advantage of that. All right. So how to apply online application, same thing. Eligibility criteria. The candidate has to receive an official approval of acceptance. Obviously, you need to have admission. And then the candidate has to be a student, lecturer, or researcher. All right. And evaluation, I think it's basically the same thing as the last one. Yes, exactly the same thing. The same 5 points you need to consider when you are writing your motivation or your statement of purpose. Same 5 things listed here. The same thing. The goals of studies are clear and realistic. There is a clear connection between the planned studies and the candidate's motivation. The candidate's studies are relevant to Lithuania. The candidate clearly articulates the added value for their future career. The candidate clearly articulates the added value for personal improvement. All right. And then, they've talked about priority, and documents is the same. Admission. Okay, here there is no language requirements for this one at all. You just need your admission letter, you need your one recommendation letter, and that's it. Important dates. This one closes 15 April. All right. So these are 3 opportunities for these Lithuanian scholarships that you can take advantage of. So let me just drop the link for you guys. So you can just come to this website and see all the info. You're going to be seeing the study programs here. These are the study programs. All right. These are the universities about Lithuania. So much info here. This is scholarships. This is how to apply. So this is like your one-stop website to just see everything you need about this. All right. So it is studyin.lt. Studyin.lt. All right. That is studyin.lithuania. Lithuania is LT. So studyin.lt. You can just go to that website if you're interested in what I have shown in this video. You can go there and get more information, see everything you need, and go find your study program. All right, look for your study. If you've not applied already, I hope people have already applied to Lithuania. But if you've not applied already, you can go check out study programs that you can apply for. Apply for that, okay, and then apply for the scholarship as well. So that's very important. So you're going to be needing 2 different applications: apply to the course, then apply to the scholarship. All right. So that's basically how it's done. That's that for this video. If you want to start your publishing business, reach out to me. Let's get that moving, okay? And do subscribe to the channel so we can see more. You know, we can have more of you join us on our live sessions, and when I post a new video you get to see it as well. Okay, thanks for joining. It was fun hanging out with you guys today. Let's see you again tomorrow. Okay, let's see tomorrow. Take care.